Hello, and welcome this morning. On my way going to the office, actually, and I want to pardon and discuss about married couples, most especially those that are married for a number of years, maybe from 10 years above, let's say 7, 8, 10 years above. I noticed one particular thing when I talk to married men and some married women. You know, when you get married, those vibes that you give yourself before marriage is always very interesting and exciting. You think that is how the vibe will be going, but it is a lie, because it is very hard to maintain that tempo. So when the children comes in, most especially for the women trying to divert those excitement, those attention, those love to their children, and all they care about is just their children. I want to know why. Because before those children came in, their husband has been there, and that is who you know. Now that the children comes in, can't you try to give both of them the attention that is needed? And in Africa, in Nigeria generally, the mentality of most women, just few, that is exempted, is they are there for a gain. So if a man cannot provide for them and the children, he's a useless man. We have some few women that can even spend their money for their children, which is very okay. My wife inclusive anyway. But the problem is, most of these women that can even spend their money for those their children, no matter how much it is always very hard for them to spend for their husband, because they don't see a husband as a profitable venture at that period again. All they see is their kids and themselves. Now, where I'm going to, majority of married men suffer starvation of sex in marriage. Many married men are going through a lot. Women are starving, their women are starving them of sex, because a man libido, most man libido is high, and I think men love sex more than women. I'm stand to be corrected. So now, when a woman tries not to be giving the man that kind of sexual attention that is needed, the man begin to look outside. Do you know that it's more expensive to look outside than to have your wife giving you this sex now and then? Because you are going to spend more, you are going to divert your attention, you are going to divert your time, you are going to divert your resources just for you to have another woman attention or a lady attention, in order for you to get that thing called sex. But majority of women, the married women, they believe a man is their property and they don't need to provide you anything you like. But when it now comes to them knowing that the husband have a side chick or have a fuck meat, they will now begin to fight. Why fighting? When you cannot manage and take care of your house, when you cannot hold your home together, when you cannot give your husband that sexual attention that he needs, now the man not try to find that satisfaction outside, then you are complaining. I know maybe some of women too have situation like this. Maybe it's a husband that is starving them of sex. Why will you do that as a man? I want you to know as a married woman that sex is so important in marriage. And because of this particular heart, majority of middle-aged married men are not attractive to sex anymore, more especially the one that cannot run some Badoski movement outside. They don't have side chicks, their libido is dead and is not even performing again, because over time the sexual life in that marriage is dead and they don't see anything that is interesting in sex anymore. So most times the direction is zero. Why are we doing this to ourselves in marriage? Most especially married women. Take note that you need to be very careful and pay attention to your family. When you do this, you will not just you will not just keep your home together, you will keep your man to yourself. And now majority of men that try to find satisfaction outside, you hear women telling them he did this, he did that. Don't you know that starving your man sex is pushing him outside? Work on that. And if you are a married man and is suffering for this I talk about now, sexual starvation, let's discuss the comment box, or you want to put your own contribution, observation, let's talk on comment box and discuss about this. It is very important. See you and bye.